Hi, everybody. This is Adam,
And I'm Aaron.
and we're here with the TWNRGY Podcast. We just wanted to thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Go ahead and continue to go on YouTube. Subscribe to us, TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and feel free to leave any comments, what you like, what you think we can work on. We're open and ready for that. And
Also, if you can search us on Instagram, same thing, TWNRGY. And also, if you can search for us on Patreon, that's www.patreon.com/TWNRGY. On Patreon, you can also watch some of our videos, and you can contribute if you'd like. Continue to watch it for free. No worries, but there are some fees with this associated with posting. And also we were thinking about trying out some different workouts and some different supplements so we can discuss it with you guys. But again, feel free to listen to it for free, or if you'd like to contribute on a monthly or just a one-time fee or a one-time expense. So yeah, thank you very much for your continued support.
yeah, thank you very much.
And we'll continue to help you with your health and wellness. Thank you very much.
Have a great day. Hey everybody, I'm Adam.
And I'm Aaron.
We're here with the TWNRGY Podcast on an episode about food and workout journals. Kind of what you should do, maybe look if you're worried about your diet. We'll kind of start off with the food part for the journal. With your diet, maybe you're not happy with the choices that you make. My suggestion would be to write down on a daily basis what food you're eating, whether you're eating cookies or drinking sodas or this, that, or the other, and you'll look at it at the end of the day.
Burgers, chips, things like that sort as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you just kind of look at it on a daily basis and say, oh, shoot, did I put this in my body? I didn't want it. And it just kind of makes you accountable for what you're eating and possibly direct you towards making better food choices following day, following week, and do it on a constant basis.
Yeah, I think the biggest part of it is that it'll be an actual list of what you're eating, and because a lot of times we eat things just mindlessly, and we don't realize what we're eating. So it's definitely a good way to materialize what you're eating.
It'll also help you because then you can look at what you're eating and then write down a grocery list of things that you would prefer to eat that are more healthy, hopefully, and make those healthy food decisions when you're at the grocery store, because this way you have the list, you kind of go there and just pick the things that you want that are on that list, but you got to make sure you stick to it and bypass those cookies, chips, sodas, whatever.
Big time.
And funny story, reading this book on habits, it talk about how grocery stores, they pretty much direct you to go into the right, but they say 90% of people, when they go into a grocery store, they go to the right. But the grocery store by our house, it's almost a barricade to go to the left with all the checkers, and you have to go to the right. And then as you walk into the right, there's the vegetables, and then you walk through the store, grab all your other stuff. But the funny thing about that, the grocery stores trick you because you go in, you buy the vegetables, and as you walk through, you walk by some chips, cookies, soda. You're all, I made that good decision of buying vegetables as soon as I walked in here. It's going to be all right if I just get one bag of cookies or one bag of chips. And so they kind of trick you to think that you just kind of second guess yourself, or you kind of feel high and mighty that you made the good decision as soon as you walked in there. But they're doing that specifically to make you think that way. So
those research scientists, man, finding ways to get people to buy more and buy the bad things.
Mm-hmm, definitely. So I don't want to be tricked into thinking that I make this good decision and I can walk through and just buy the junk food that I want to eat. So maybe you might want to feel that way. Don't feel as if you could be tricked into following the habits of what they want you, they as being the grocery stores, want you to follow.
Even
as
the
you
food
go there.
manufacturers too. But I would say the main things to incorporate on your list would be what you're eating, the time you're eating it at, the amount that you're eating, and also just keep track of what you're drinking. Anything other than water. because it'll be a great gauge to determine what you're eating, when you're eating it. And a lot of times when you eat before you go to bed, your metabolism goes down, so you store a lot of the fat. You don't burn it off, as opposed to eating before you work out or something like that, where you burn off a lot of the stuff that you've eaten. So when you eat and go to bed, like, it'll basically tell the telltale signs of why you're putting on a couple more pounds, or why you're having issues with losing weight. It'll help paint the picture, and it'll help you to fix it down the line. Because that's the main thing, just to determine what you're doing and where you can make the tweaks to better your eating habits and get on a better eating regime. But yeah.
The other thing that having this food journal and writing down things that you eat and amounts and everything, it can lead to you being more organized and making better decisions in your life. Because then you're all, okay, I'm eating better. This and I'm gonna go through my stuff, my house. I'm gonna straighten things out, or I'm gonna write a list about workouts I want to do, and this, that, and the other. So it just kind of leads you to making better decisions down the line towards other aspects of your life. So it's not just gonna stick towards the food choices you make. It's gonna be well-rounded and make you more well-rounded person in the decisions that you make to be a better person.
Yeah, it definitely brings more structure and into all facets of your life. And also, I think the book that Adam mentioned about the grocery story, they also tell, in the book it's called Habits of Power, or The Power of Habits. There we go, I'm dyslexic. But they also tell a story about there was a study of people who were trying to lose weight. And they went on a particular diet, not sure what diet it was, but they had maybe a A group and a B group. And the A group had to write down a food journal. And they made it as easy as just starting a food journal once a week. Not every day, but once a week. But those people that were doing it once a week started making it a habit. They made it, at one point, it was every day. And like Adam said, they incorporated a lot more discipline in other aspects of their life, whether it was working out more. But long story short, the individuals who kept a journal of what they ate lost twice as much weight than those who did not keep a journal. And not necessarily typing something up, but handwriting something keeps you more focused on the prize, and it holds you accountable. It's almost as though you're creating a personal contract that you're wanting to keep yourself on. So by creating it and writing it down, it helps you to be more disciplined. And this study is definitely evidence of how well a food journal can be in regards to you losing weight and just being a healthier individual all around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I think that kind of concludes the food portion.
The food portion. But I just want to say one thing that's relative to the food that I have incorporated in my daily life is more so just something that I've written down, certain things that I want to become better at on a daily basis, whether it's less arguments with whomever, being less defensive. I've written these things down as of recent, and I feel as though I'm better holding myself accountable to mitigate these issues in my life, because I've noticed as of recent that I've seen less instances of me being defensive, me doing certain things. So not just, like I said, not just writing things down in regards to eating, but other aspects of your life that you want to improve upon.
So I guess that didn't end it right there.
That ended it. But there we go.
Yeah, so that's the food portion of the food journal / workout journal.
Correct.
All
right. Also, what you want to do, just to make sure you're staying on track in regards to your health and wellness, is to start up a workout journal. This will help you just keep track of what you're doing, how much you're doing. I would suggest, or first off, I would say I want to mention that I've been doing a workout journal for probably close to 20 years. It's helped me, at least when I was younger. I used to like to gauge how much I was working out, lifting, because I like to increase the weight. Nowadays, it doesn't matter. I don't really keep track of that stuff anymore. I just keep track of the workouts that I'm doing, the different types of exercises, and kind of just the amount of time. I like to just keep track of the variability and just the different types of workouts that I'm doing. But I've been doing it for over 20 years. I've always felt that it's helped me stay on track for whatever my goals were, whether it's lifting heavier, running longer, whatever the case may be. But the things that I would suggest that you keep in your workout journal would be the amount of weight that you're lifting, depending on if you want to go high or low, the time that you're working out in general, whether it's weights and cardio, the time that you're spending doing cardio as well. Also, take note of your weight. Some people, I don't typically weigh myself, I just kind of go by how I look, but keeping tabs on how much you're losing in regards to weight is a good way to gauge how well you're doing in certain people's minds. Those are the things I would suggest. So just the amount of weight, the time you're working out, the time of your cardio, and also your personal weight, just to help gauge what you're doing and what you need to improve upon to seek better results. But yes.
Also with a workout journal, what you can do is write down the different types of exercises you do, whether it's triceps, chest, functional workouts that you do with the ropes and kettlebells and everything, and just jump rope, all the different things down. This way, say you go to the gym and you kind of have on your mind, I want to be working out my chest today. But then you go there Friday after work, everybody and their mom is on the bench presses and all the other machines that involve your chest. And then so you gotta, maybe if you didn't think about it ahead of time, you might not know what to do, and you may not be able to improvise, but if you kind of have it written down, just a little notebook that you write it, or even on your phone, you have exercises, you can look at that if you're at a loss and say, oh, I can do this, I can do that, and do these different things aside from doing the chest workout that you plan on doing. And some people are discouraged, like, I just wanted to work out chest today, I don't want to work out anything. But maybe
be open-minded and willing to do different things.
Mm-hmm. And maybe that was just an excuse. It's just an excuse to not have to work out that day. Oh, I didn't even want, and you're like, I'm tired.
Everybody wants an easy excuse, especially when it comes to testing yourself and pushing yourself and taking yourself out of your comfort zone.
So, yeah, it's just good to write that down. Just gives you opportunity to be more flexible. Because I know I personally do that. I kind of have a Rolodex in my head. That's an old reference for people who don't know. Rolodex is dating myself there a bit. But I just kind of have these different things in my head. Okay, if this isn't going to work out, I'm going to do something similar. I'll just do something completely different overall, because I go there for a reason, to work out. And if I can't do something, I don't mind doing an alternative workout for the day. So as long as I get it in.
And I'll say, I think that's perfect. A good way to keep yourself motivated. Write down different workouts, like Adam said, so you're not discouraged when you get there and everybody's on the cardio machine. But there's other ways of doing cardio. If everybody's on the treadmill or the elliptical, then go on the stair machine. Or if your gym has a pool, get a couple laps in. Whatever the case may be. But be willing to improvise and to jump in and do something else. But one other thing I would want to mention, just to help, whether it's in your journal or just something for yourself, maybe utilize a Fitbit or some sort of smart device that keeps track of your heart rate, and look online for optimal workout heart rates for yourself based on your age, because depending on your age, there's different heart rates that you don't want to get elevated too high above, because you might have some sort of heart arrhythmia. But utilize a Fitbit. Adam and I have one that our parents got us for Christmas, and it helps with our heart rates and a couple other things, so I can monitor it. Like when I'm in the sauna, my heart rate elevates significantly. So based on your age, look into that, review it, and keep track of it with some sort of smart device, I would suggest. But yeah.
So I feel that kind of concludes on my end all the stuff I kind of wanted to talk about with workout journal aspect.
I just want to say, just doing this helps you stay focused on your workout and your goal, and helps keep you accountable. Just like the food journal, it helps you keeps you accountable to the weight you're losing, the muscle you're gaining, whatever your end goal is. And pretty soon, after a couple months of doing this, you won't even need a journal, because it'll become second nature, and you'll be doing this on your own, because it'll be a new habit, it'll be a good habit that'll spill over into other aspects of your life to be a better, healthier individual.
So yeah, this concludes our food and workout journal. Hopefully this has enabled you to kind of kickstart this new journal and do things better off in your life. So yeah, this is the TWNRGY Podcast. Got Adam.
And I'm Aaron.
And thank you very much. Have a great day.
Take care.